we're on the way to search for a corn head. I've been searching. I've been kind of like picky, like trying to find a decent one, like at a good price. And I was like, you know, I got some time to search for a corn head. And then I start seeing everybody going, and I'm like, shoot, I gotta find a corn head. I gotta get a corn head bought. So hopefully we can pick one up at a decent price here soon. I'm going to a dealer like 2 hours away, so hopefully they got a good one. It looked good in the pictures. They closed in like 10 minutes. Well, we got her bought last second, so ended up purchasing this thing. They're gonna run it through their shop here this week, and then I'm gonna be able to come pick it up on Friday and stuff. So they're gonna spend a couple hours on it, just make sure everything's good, which is kind of nice for me. It's in decent condition. I probably would have rather have the one at auction, but you know, those opportunities pass. It does have this row sense, which I probably won't use, but I guess it's kind of a nice feature to have on there. You know, I'm not the best at looking at wear items, so this is a little tough, but everything here with the deck plates seemed pretty straight across here. There wasn't too much wear. I forgot what you call these, but I was always told to look at these for wear to see how much they're worn. There wasn't too much wear. It does have auto header height, so which is this. So essentially in down corn, that's going to be nice because I want to run this head as low as possible to the ground and pick up as much corn, because that corn, some of it, if we go out there, is laying like pretty darn low to the ground. So if I can run this corn head as low as possible, just not trying to pull in too much dirt, but trying to get enough material, and we can use that, that should work out good. I've heard and I've talked to a bunch of people that these 606, the 600 series heads are just a lot better in down corn. They pick it up a lot lower and they just kind of get lower to the ground and have more of a lower profile than some of the older heads. So I guess maybe they ran out of gas or something. It's got college plates on it, so college plates and parking tags, so it's a local college probably about 40 miles west of here. So I'd assume maybe somebody ran out of gas or broke down or something like that. I did also listen to you guys. I got rodent repellent. This stuff is fresh cab. A lot of people recommended this for the combine. And then we got some brake cleaner, or otherwise known as floor cleaner. So we'll test this out on some oil stains. In case you guys don't know, this fresh cab, it's supposed to smell good and it's supposed to keep mice out. You guys want to sniff? 9 out of 10? I give it a 9 out of 10, something like that. The only thing that's a 10 out of 10 on smell is a John Deere cab smell, I'm telling you. Maybe 9.5, might be 9.5. Okay, we're gonna toss 2 of these in here. I've got some 1-inch roadstone here that was brought in, so we got 3-inch on there right now. So I'm gonna spread, we got a lot of 1-inch roadstone. I'm gonna spread this 1-inch. The 3-inch stuff, which is down right now, is packed down enough that that 1-inch going across it will just make this nice and smooth, because right now it is, it's pretty darn rough. And then once we get the corn out, we're gonna expand the driveway that way a little more yet. The fuel guy showed up.
Alright, first tank.
Spence actually we took that tank that was on the truck, and Spence actually put on an actual pump with a filter and everything. So I think this holds 100 gallons, right?
Yep, 100 gallons, but maybe it doesn't pump the last 5 or something.
Okay.
So your combine tank's 200, tractor's one something, so.
The combine's gonna be the most important.
Yeah, it's a 1-inch hose, but then the opening's like ½ an inch, but it flows.
Are you full?
No, but you see, look at that.
Oh, the pressure?
Yeah.
We were trying to figure out what length of hose to get, because we were thinking, like, crap, it's gonna be tough to reach up to the combine. But you got like a 20-foot hose, right?
Yeah, the biggest we could find, and we went to like 5 different stores, the biggest we could find is a 20-foot hose. So we're gonna pull the combine around and see if we can reach up to it. So then if we have to extend the hose another 10 feet, we will, but we should probably know that.
With 20 foot, you got 5 foot up there, and then you should be good, I think.
But combine's probably 10 foot just vertical.
True.
We'll measure it out, we'll see if it can fill it up.
The last time we saw Josie was when we were mowing down my corn.
Yep.
For the shed. What do you think of the shed?
It's awesome. It's bigger than I thought it would be.
Okay, pull it close and we'll just see if it reaches. I should know all these, but I want to know these and understand these before we actually get to the field. So that's probably pretty important. This should be feeder house and then separator. These are obviously the reverses of them. Let's try this. See if anything goes wrong. I think I shifted it higher because it seemed like it killed it almost. Okay, I didn't want to screw anything up there, so I engaged it at low idle, which it seems like it stalled out the engine a bit, so I think you're supposed to engage it at half throttle, I would assume. It doesn't say that in the book though. I should know that. I should have just asked somebody. We're gonna get this connected and we're just gonna run this.
Now, popping in. Yeah. Hit the pin. Up a bit and sounds right.
PTO right there. So just push back, just yank back on that, and then there you go. And then it goes right there. Just pull the whole thing out now. There you go. Goes same thing and locks in. We're dealing with some tight spaces until we get the corn out, so I gotta do like a 4-point turn to get the combine back in the shed, get it lined up. This corn actually tested, so that corn out there had actually tested 35%. I went and tested it. The grain elevator guy said I was the first one to test it, but that ended up testing 35%, and that was last Thursday. Today is Saturday, and it's been hot and dry. So I wonder what it's gonna be at. I know one of my neighbors, I don't know what maturity corn he had, but he was harvesting corn where he thought it was gonna be 28%, and it was 20%. He was like, holy crap. So I wonder how dry it is. Okay, we are gonna be taking that baby home. There you go. Well, I'm gonna get taken off here. Those guys are leaving too. This person's got one more day. One more day. I feel like I should maybe call it in and just notify police and stuff just in case, like, you know, just in case maybe it's a missing person or something horrible maybe happened to the owner of that car. I really feel bad. I wonder how long it's gonna be until these beans are ready. There's some spots of the field, like through there's a couple leaves yet. These were 2.9 beans planted on May 1st, I think. May 1st. Should have been when I planted this. Was it? I think it was May 1st. They're too moist yet. This is like the third time I've eaten a bean, so I can't tell moisture compared to like the old farmers. I can just taste it and tell right away, but it kind of splits around your tooth. It doesn't just crack. Now I grabbed some from a plant that was laying down here, and these taste a little drier. Like some of these beans, they're starting to, here's a couple, I don't know, maybe somebody stepped on these, but oh, they're falling over. The pods are breaking open even. There's just a couple spots in this field where it looks like the wind took them out a little bit. These had like damage from the sprayer where they sprayed too much chemical. The beans looked horrible through here, like early season, and now these seem to be behind compared to the rest of the field, but this is what we're gonna basically be waiting on, I feel like.
Since this Saturday's morning or last Saturday's morning?
This Saturday morning.
Okay, man.
Yep.
Okay, I will let a deputy know and see what we can do, okay?
Well, that car's still sitting there. I'm surprised nobody's came and got it yet. Based off of my detective work, I think it is a 21-year-old college female. That's what I'm calling. 21 or 22. try and unfold these. Gosh, I thought I said that. During planting last year, I broke off a shear bolt in the waterway. And so we couldn't find an actual shear bolt, so we put like a grade 5 or grade 6 bolt, or grade 5 or grade 8 bolt on there, a grade 5 bolt on there. So I found a couple shear bolts, so we'll put a shear bolt back on there. I'm trying to clean all the trash out of the trash wheels. The last field we planted beans into was that weedy mess, and so these were always clogging up. I was always having to get out and like yank out trash out of them because they'd like start clogging up and stuff. So I'm gonna get them all unclogged. Probably about an hour and a half later, we got her done. And the car's gone too. It was a college girl, but dad came and got it and helped him. I didn't want to be rude and call the sheriff and stuff and like have it get towed or anything, but at the same time you don't want it to be like a missing person or gosh darn something bad happened to him or something, so I wanted to call it in at least. And the story was on that car is he was saying the steering went out. I don't know, it was some steering mechanism that went out on it, he was saying, and so he couldn't get it moved and stuff, and then the dad actually forgot about the car there, and he forgot about it for the past couple of days. So then the sheriff called him and he came and got it. I got most of the planter unhooked, and then I realized at the last second, oh shoot, the electrician's coming this week. So we're gonna have to move that planter out anyways. We're pretty much gonna have to move everything out. So we're actually gonna have everything's gonna be wired, and technically we could have electricity soon. The only thing, so the electrician's coming, I think this week, to do all the wiring, lighting, outlets, everything like that. But then the thing we're gonna be waiting on is, so Mid-American's a power company, and they're gonna be like sometime in November. It's kind of real. I'm living in the moment. I don't think about it enough of like all the time when I was in like high school and middle school of looking out the window, dreaming of going up to my grandparents for like harvest and stuff. And I spent so many days in the fall and summer just dreaming about it and stuff. And there was like some years where there was one year like you didn't even get to go up, even though you spent the whole fall like dreaming of going up there and stuff. And it's something you think of now, but I guess I'm kind of living in the moment and I don't think back enough to that, and I'm probably not grateful enough to actually harvest, that I'm actually harvesting this crop. Sometimes you need to take it in a little more, I guess. And I just go in the moment and don't really think about it enough. So it's kind of crazy. Gonna be harvesting the first crop. But seriously guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully the next one's harvest. It should be harvest. It's gotta be harvest. It's gotta be. Beans should go next weekend, I'm hoping.